Good evening. Today we find ourselves playing Atlyss. It is an early access game. You can see up here it's in beta. I know vanishingly little about this game actually, just that a bunch of people that I trust the opinions of have said that it's very good. According to the store page, it's like made for multiplayer, but I didn't conscript anybody into this, so I'll just be playing single player. I was playing around in character creation, and I did make a character already. But I'll just show it off a little bit. Just kind of to show off the decisions that went into the process. There are 5 races. Imps, which are kind of like demonic aquatic things. Poons, which are like fluffy rabbit deer things. That's what my character is, but I made her look like a fox with some effort. Kobolds, or sorry, Cubolds, which had like this really nice thing on their forehead. Birds, which I think are very cute. And little mice creatures, which are also very cute. I considered going with this thing instead, but this one had better like foxy features. They've also all got like initial special skills, which I presume are racial. But I didn't really factor that in. Fox or rat, definitely a rat. Oi, I'm a fox. Your time is not over yet, little one. The world is broken in need of your help. This reminds me vividly of Majora's Mask. I plead for your soul and your strength. Frame rate is pretty immaculate. Again, this is early access. I have very little clue of what I'm doing, but presumably I go forward. No, double jump. I can strafe. I can dash. And I can zoom the camera with the mouse wheel. Awesome. Looks like I got a block on right click. Stamina wheel. And clicks on left click. I also see a hotbar, so I'll be using those. Can I pet the storage? The storage is a dog chest. I love it. Howdy, don't think I've seen you around here. I'm Sally, welcome to my store. I've got a few goods here and there to sell, but I'm also buying. If you find anything shiny, bring it on over. Many of my colleagues are scattered about the land too. Tell them I sent you if you meet them. Let me know if I can need anything for you. Or let me know if I can do anything for you. Do you have any quests for me? I think I got something for you. I could use something of your help if you don't mind. If you're up to it, I'll let you in on a secret, but keep it on the hush-hush. Sure. I'm looking for a special combination of ghostly goods, the type that can be mixed into a fine little powder that makes you invisible. If you could you fetch me some ghost dusts from them undead fella and a handful of those weird little collars the guys swear from the catacombs. Come back when you got a good amount of them, you hear? Oh, and make sure you head to Angela before you head on over there. She can open the way to the catacombs easily. If everybody's an animal, everybody can be pet. So fun thing about that, you can pet whoever you want IRL too. I believe these would be imps. Hello. Hello. Between you and me, I can't wait to kick this guy's ass. Control does feel very smooth so far. Vivian, the Enchanter. She's adorable. Oh, hey, what's up? I'm Vivian, Angela's apprentice. My specialty is enchanting weapons and armor. If you got some cash, I can probably help you out. Just ask nicely. So what's it gonna be? You interested in my services? Yes, I probably can't afford it. Alright, hope you got the funds. And I do this. Cannot enchant 38 crowns. I don't quite get it. I'm sure I'll figure it out. am looking for Angela. Really appreciating how zippy just the base movement speed is. In a lot of games, you would not be moving this fast. Love this. I love this aesthetic too. Welcome to the barracks, adventurer. Like this sort of a bit past N64 era thing. Enoch, the fighter guardian. Looks like we have fresh blood. If you seek to toughen yourself and find the ways of valor, speak to me. If you have anything to say, it's best you do so now. Got quests for me? Let's see if you're up to the task. Killing Tomb. You'll soon be bearing witness to an atrocity, Lost One. The Sanctum Catacombs nearby have been stirring up noise for a while now. I don't have the time or patience to put up with their nonsense. This is your first challenge to prove your worth to this world. Make haste to the catacombs and slay 10 mini-geists and 2 geists. I'll see that you'll be worthy for the further tasks ahead once you've done this test. Speak to Angela for further instructions if you haven't done so. Without her assistance, you will not gain entry to the catacombs. These will also give me 150 crowns collectively. It took 30 to enchant my weapon, so... I presume this is some kind of like fast travel thing that I unlock later. Definitely gotta find Angela. I presume Angela is going to be in this big structure here. Yes, Angela, Mystic Guardian. She's adorable. I have seen artwork of her. What a relief to see that my calling worked. I was almost certain that your soul would have been lost. I am Angela Flux, Mystic Guardian of Sanctum. I understand that you may have a few questions to ask. But first, let's get your bearings sorted out, yes? I see that you're awake and your soul is as bright as ever. Please don't be afraid. This place is your home, our home. Before we can begin your journey, please make yourself familiar with Sanctum. After all, this is the last safe haven of this broken world. Please come back to me after you have seen the world portal, the barracks, the shop, and the gateway to the outer sanctum. Of course, take your time. Also, looks like I can hold 5 quests at once. This is the world portal. Lexicon glows. Before the shattering, the world held the former pieces of the land together in mystical stitches. I must find ways to salvage this form with the best of my ability. Or else no living being here will never find a way to leave where they are. Mirror? Mirror of Illusions. Greetings, I take it you may have some interest in me. I'm the Mirror of Illusion, Angela's construct. My voice can only be heard between myself and the one who chooses to speak to me. For Easter egg spoilers, I'll say no. Bring me illusion stones and I can change your look permanently, though keep in mind that you cannot be in the form of another race. Can I do vanity equipment? My services are not needed to apply vanity to your gear. However, you will need illusion stones for this. Seek your inventory, press vanity on the top right corner to access vanity slots. All but weapons and rings can be vanitized. The equipment slot you wish to vanitize must have something equipped to override the look. You'll not be able to transmogrify equipment that is higher level than you, so keep that in mind. I take it you have many ideas with this newfound knowledge, yes? Oh, you have no clue. I'm something of a, I'm something of a cosmetic armor collector. You say there's something on top of the tower. Alright. Is this something that I can see from here, or... we have to climb up there. Gateway. In case you don't know, the portal to the outer sanctum opens when you've spoken to Angela. Climb from inside. Ah, gotcha. Thank you. The controls are really responsive and don't use momentum, which I really like. It means that if I fall, it's entirely my fault. Something I really, really dislike actually is when games incorporate fake momentum, or rather try to simulate momentum, and all it really accomplishes is, at least for me, messing up my platforming. Alright, alright. Oh, hello there. I got an achievement for this. Chang and reverse Chang. Oh shit, pants. Fuck yeah. Pardon my French. Obtain your first cosmetic equipment. Vanity? Ah, here we are. Equip. I presume that these things are like backers or like the developer avatars or something. I like that. Oh shoot. Oh shit. Alright, let's go back to the shop. Fall damage does not appear to be a thing, so that's nice. This is some of your knowledge. Thank you. It has been imparted onto me. Can I see where a dash cooldown is? I don't think so. But I got a bit of a feel for it, I think. It's not quite instant, but it's very fast. And it's omnidirectional. Awesome. Oh, I can even change the momentum in the middle of using it. That's really cool. And very easy to break. Uh-huh. Complete quest. Okay. Quests. It's quite dire, you see. The catacombs outside Sanctum were a place I could communicate, It's quite dire, you see. The catacombs outside Sanctum was a place I could commune my mystic energies with to survey the undead. What goes on there now has been all a mystery to me. When the world shattered, so did my magic. Fortunately, I can still feel the lost magic existing. Find the stray sigil deep within the catacombs and let it tether to your soul. Once you do, we can further explore what looms ahead of us. I do fear for the worst. I've got room for 2 more quests, and she's got 2 more quests to offer. Convenient. During the night, the wisps from the catacombs nearby disturb the outer sanctum. Some greater wisps may also be found within this catacombs. Some greater wisps may also be found deeper within the catacombs itself. Abolish 8 wisps and 5 greater wisps. Be careful because they can curse you. I like that they use the word abolish because you can't kill an undead. The slimes are quite the nuisance outside Sanctum. Fending them off would help us greatly. The slimes are found during daytime. Gather 5 slime cores, 5 slime ears, and kill 10 slimes. Come back safely. I am not used to slimes having ears. And I presume I go out through this gateway here. I also know that there are 3 classes in this game, but right now I'm just a novice. Well, these slimes are cute. Okay, 2 weapons, nice. Yes, it begins. I found a rock. What was I saying? Yeah, so there's 3 classes. I'm just a novice. During character creation, there was strength, intelligence, and dexterity, which correspond, I believe, to the 3 classes of, like, fighter, mage, and thief. Very standard. I don't know how important stats are when they're not for your main class. I plan to go mage. So I put a relatively even spread into my stats, but focus on intelligence. So it's like 2-4-2-4. with the last stat being HP. I would have done character creation on stream, but I kind of wanted to make sure that foxes were an option first. My health is getting a little low. I don't appear to have inherent regeneration. I need slime ears. I haven't gotten any slime ears. I've also got unspent stat points and unspent skill points from that level up that I got earlier. Also, I should probably start blocking due to the aforementioned lack of regeneration and health. Ow. Oh, yeah, I got spanked. The word I meant to say there wasn't spanked, but the word that came out was spanked. What skills do I have? Oh, this is really small. You might not be able to read that very well on stream. Recall teleports you back to Sanctum, spawning a portal to return where the caster recalled from. Can only cast outside Sanctum. Okay, so that's like a town portal from Diablo. Recovery applies a healing condition that restores health over time. That's kind of what I need, I think. Rock Toss, generating high threat, that's like a taunt skill / ranged option. And my racial ability Leg Up, which increases my movement speed and evasion. I'm gonna take a rank in recovery. I need level 4 to get this. It also looks like Rock Toss consumes a rock. Here are those stats that I was mentioning earlier. I'm gonna sit on these for now because I don't know how impactful they are. I presume that my health recovers, or sorry, my MP recovers naturally. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. Sustainability, that's what I needed. Let's try this again. I still don't have any slime ears. I wonder if I need to, like, go deeper in and fight different slimes to get slime ears? I've been cursed by a wisp. What the implications of that are, I'm not certain. Decreases all power stats by 2. Not entirely certain what a power stat is. Probably attack power, dex power, magic power. That would make sense, wouldn't it? I'll keep killing these things until I've satisfied the conditions for my quest. I'm also quite close to leveling again. The animations of the movement are still very snappy. I love it quite a lot. Wonderful. And we'll just round off the level while we're here. I'm gonna presume that both the Crater Wisps and the slimes with ears are gonna be found in here. Outer Sanctum. You can hold interact to auto pick up nearby items, that's good. What do you do? Hello. Tool Valley. Incidentally, I had a choice of weapons during character creation, and despite going for magic stats, I went with a sword instead of a wand. Like, realistically, the way that I play games, I probably should just go for, like, the biggest hammer that I can find. But I'm hoping that this is going to be a game where being a wizard, or like a magic caster of some description, lets you do weird things rather than just damage. It's like a lot of games have it so that... Who tab menu? If I were playing online, I could party up here. What was I saying? Right, in a lot of games, there's no real meaningful distinction between, like, a spellcaster and an archer. Like, you're attacking usually at range, you can hit, like, different weaknesses. That's basically it. But when you can actually, like, do interesting things, that's so much cooler to me. I can teleport here from the world portal. Awesome. Looks one way, but I've got that one recall ability, so that's not the biggest problem in the world. What's this say? For the souls who have traversed this world, they will reside within this tomb forever if they have both given up and not proven themselves worthy for redemption. Poor things. The former morality of the Ted who rest here spanned the intentions of good and evil. Now they no longer hear the voices of lawful reasons, but only of chaotic madness. I mean, you could do worse than chaotic madness, says the fox. What is your destiny? Lowest level dungeon, let's go. I still think that this loading screen looks a lot like the Majora's Mask one. Give me a second clearing my nose. Speaking of Majora's Mask, you see a pot, you break a pot. This is a resurrection shrine. If in dungeons, you respawn here if you die. Me? Die? Never. And I've got a map in the upper left. The dungeon... I'm not sure if it's handmade or procedural. Usually when it's like a grid like this, it kind of feels procedural. But it might not be, I'm not sure. Oh, greater wisps. I need to kill you. I can cast while running. As somebody who... Ow. As somebody who plays a bunch of MMOs, I'm not used to being able to cast while running. That was actually an ability that Warlocks had back in Mists of Pandaria for World of Warcraft, and it was the best thing. Mini guys, they're adorable cat things. I don't know why I expected them to be anything but adorable things. I'm dying a lot. Yeah, I really should be blocking more and parrying. Newfold Halo. That's kind of cute, I like it. Slime Crust Chest. Poacher Cloth. It's actually a bit better. What's in here? And a gate opens elsewhere. the rank of recovery. I want that to be a bit better. I put this on a hotkey. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Not that I necessarily want to do it right now, but I probably will want to do it in the future. These things do 9 damage when they hit me. I can only take one more hit. Split Bark Scepter. Oh, they got me. Two to 5 damage, 3 to 9 damage. Okay, this is ranged. Probably suits me a bit better. Ow. Good old running kite. It's a classic for a reason. I appreciate that it actually shows the stat comparison rather than just the absolute stat values. A lot of games don't actually do that for some reason. These shots don't pierce, they'd be way too good if they did though, probably. For something that I just like, oh. Something that I just grabbed at random. Tar's fine. I wonder if these are gonna give me the ears that I'm after. The dash being on such a short cooldown is convenient for me. Is this the sigil that I'm after? Yes, it is. That's sort of miasma effect seems to correspond with enemy spawn encounters. Or spawning enemy encounters, rather. Parrying enemies definitely seems better in terms of it stuns them for a little bit. So that's probably like the high skill option. But this is way safer and way easier. Also, I can have 2 weapons. Oh, this thing's cute, I like it. I'm a big fan of big ears, if you couldn't tell. So far, the overall gameplay loop is fairly simple, but also quite satisfying. Quick Cinch Halo. It's better than what I got, but I'm not high enough level to use it. So far, anyway. Lively Ghostly Tavard. Rare. Ooh, I like that. Finished the Sanctum. Got an achievement for that. That said, I didn't clear out the whole thing, so I gotta double back unless the door closed behind me. I also never did find those slime ears. I'll have to double check the... Oh hey, another scepter. I'll have to double check the quest description for that one just to make sure that I was, like, fighting in the right area for that. It might just be like a rare drop that I didn't get lucky on. It might only drop from those tar slimes. I also need more ghost dust and more ghost collars. Geist collars, rather. Ghostly leg wraps. Straight upgrade. Ow, my bones. Distracting me with fashion, you fiend. Still loving the ears on these things. Marrow Bobble. Looks like a new staff. Yes. Better than what I've got. I need to be level 6 to use it. I'm currently level 4. There appears to be a pathway here that is blocked off, which kind of indicates to me that these dungeons are probably procedural. Geist from the Catacombs. Ghost Dust and Geist Collar. And... slimes found during the daytime. Doesn't indicate that I have to get slime ears from a particular source. Okay, yeah, these are procedural. So I'll run this again to get the rest of the undead stuff that I need. There's a locked door involved here. I'm probably going to run out of inventory space shortly. I can probably manage a second run, probably not a third. So I will have to stop by the shop after this. I could not tell you why, it's probably the aesthetic actually, but I just got reminded of the Jimmy Neutron PC games. just a big fan of this, like, low poly style. Where it's, like, a stylistic choice, not like a hardware limitation. Does not appear to be variance between different weapons of the same type. There's a key. I've got 2 options for where I want to use it. Oh, wrong button. I always feel a little bit lame when I just end up running backwards in circles firing shots. But the fact that enemies can actually, like, catch up to me kind of adds a bit more tension to it. It's not as simple as just backstepping. That parry window seems really generous. How rewarding. Little platforming challenge to get my stuff. Straight upgrade on those. Straight upgrade on this. Or not. Am I in the cosmetic tab or something? No, I'm not. Okay. This is 3 plus 2. This is 3. Okay. They're the same. Why is the number lit up green like it's an upgrade? That's weird. Ooh, magic daggers. I'm gonna stab you with my punches. Implying I wouldn't stab before. I would, I just lack daggers to do it with. They put me in a bit of a Thunderdome here, but that's fine. I don't actually know what Thunderdome is from, like the term. I assume it's like a wrestling thing. But I say it when I refer to being locked in a small space with enemies. Good old circle strafes. They're classic for a reason. It's also 9 AM according to the clock, so I want to try and get outside so I can hunt slimes for their ears. Ow, ow, ow. That was just straight up a Beamos from Legend of Zelda. There's the other key I needed. Very convenient teleporter, I appreciate it actually. Yeah, the only thing I don't have are those slime ears. The way it said ears was evil, how can you say ears in an evil way? Inflection. I'm not sure what you mean. Also, it kind of throws me off a little bit that the 12 out of 12 keeps popping up, even though I've already completed that quest. Well, satisfied the requirements to complete that quest, if you want to be pedantic about it. Ooh, Gilded Sword. Looks to have a worn out blade, but still sharp enough to do damage. This is 1 to 4, but with magic power plus 1. This is 5 to 12 damage. Plus it just looks nice. I wonder if stats on weapons apply even when they're not equipped. Like if I put this here but then switch to this, would I still have the magic boost, I wonder? Sigil over here as well as lots of loot. It's weird when games apply both effects even when not using. It depends. Like, sometimes you have games where or sometimes you have classes where their weapon is just a stat stick. It's like if you're a mage that uses nothing but skills, technically you wouldn't need a weapon at all if its stats just weren't passive. It's not necessarily the best example, but I've seen it played both ways. Like having stuff in the offhand slot that you just never use, but you're kind of expected to have there for the stats alone. So you get weird drops where it's like a staff with just a bunch of agility on it rather than caster stats. Because it's meant to be held in the offhand of a monk. They're never gonna swing it, but they strap it to their pack for the extra stats. In offhand you have building is different. I don't actually mean the offhand, I mean the slot that you would swap to. You know, when I saw it was 10 earlier, I thought that maybe I could get out of the dungeon really quickly. It is now 3 PM. I wonder where this game delineates dawn and dusk. I've seen some games do 6, I've seen some games do 9. 9 is not dawn at all. Depends on where you live. But I mean, like, mechanically, the day starts at 9. For purposes of, like, effects that trigger or are active at times like that. Okay, I need slime ears. I also need to offload my inventory. I can achieve neither of these things out inside the catacombs and both of them outside of it, presumably. Oh, hey, slime ears. They were just a rare drop. Cool. Maybe they had to be from, like, this room specifically? Like these... Slime core, 5 of 5. It is now 6 PM. If it starts spawning ghosts instead of slimes, I've learned something. Consumables are on their own tab. Trade items are also on their own tab. Okay, 8 PM is dusk, according to this game. I'm one slime ear drop away from being done. I presume that 8 AM will be AM, or sorry, will be morning. I don't know if there's a way to, like, advance time. Like, if this were Elder Scrolls, I could just be like, okay, I'm gonna wait until morning. Lively robe. Max health up, interesting. Better scepter, interesting. I'm thinking what I might do is I might take my first break of the night a little bit early just to let time pass, because I plan to just camp this room until it's dawn. So I think I might do that. Oh, that doesn't pause the game. Oh no. If I step over here, will I be safe? Yeah, we're gonna take like a little 5-minute break. Use this time, please, to refill your beverage, go to the bathroom, anything that you feel like you could pull off in approximately 5 minutes. Let's hit the save button while we're at it. I'll see you in about 5 minutes. I return. It might not be exactly 5 minutes, but I saw slimes and I wanted to kill them. also noticed how in the bottom right, there's like a shorthand for my different inventory types and how full they are. Which is actually kind of cool. I like that. I like how I can use my double jump and my dash in whatever order that I want. I could definitely imagine myself doing some pretty cool platforming with that. I was thinking as to restrict it, yeah, like... I could think of some games where, like, if I used the dash like this, I'd be completely helpless until I touched ground again. And those are the ears that I'm after. Wonderful. Ears are a privilege and you've lost them. Let's make our way back to Sanctum. You looked at me funny. Oh, it's raining. I actually like that. Alright, Angela, hi. I wish to complete this quest. That'll give me a piece of equipment, actually. What I should do instead is sell this stuff so that I have room. I would like to trade. Ring of Ambition. For a second I thought that said critical chance 100%, and I was like, what? No, that's 1.00. Heat spectacles. Alright, which ones look nicer? I like this one's better. Oh, I like the little, I like the puff of cash. I'll hold on to these just in case. Those are cosmetic. Mary Pantsmas, it says. I'll hold on to that. And I'll hold on to this. I'm gonna get a cloak from Angela. I'll need a new ring. So... I'll see if I get any rewards along those lines from the quest before I buy anything. What's that creature, by the way? Why, that's my pet mimic, Spike. He won't bite. He's quite friendly, though. A pain in the neck. It'd never be the same without him. You know, Spike can hold onto your items if you're overburdened. Ain't that something? Here. Hold on to these in case I need them later. complete quest. Certainly, a reward is in order for your troubles. I approve of this, yes. Rattlecage Rage. Angela's Tear instantly revives you if you die. Recovers stamina, recovers health, recovers mana. Oh, I understand that the catacombs may have been challenging to you, yes? Oh, no? Well, in case you didn't know, it seems as though the catacombs shift its form each time you enter. The portal leading into them is corrupted, always changing what happens within. I know you're up to the task, little one. Sweep out the evil that resides inside the catacombs from start to end. Return to me once you've done this challenge normally. Please be safe. Oh, was I expected to just go in, loot some stuff, and come out? Oh no, this is the higher level version. Gotcha. Slimes ambushed you in the catacombs? Well then, it's possible that I can quickly piece this issue together. With the ward restored by your lovely soul, the portal leading to the Fold Terrace should be open to you now. The portal is located northeast of the catacomb entrance. From what I see in the terrace, it's infested with filthy Slimex. Unlike ordinary slimes, they are stronger and infused with tar. Slay 15 of them, and then return to me safely. I always raise an eyebrow when somebody describes something as filthy. It's like, that seems like a fairly vindictive choice of word. It's like those filthy Slimex. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. You there? Oh, purging the undead level 6. The Sanctum Catacombs is a never-ending hellscape driven in a goal to bring Sanctum to its knees. Unfortunately for us, they're too stupid to realize who they're dealing with. The amount of patience I have with these pathetic creatures is running thin. With the privilege of my strength imbued with your soul, we can make them scream in agony together. Slay 15 toxins, 10 death gels, and 20 guys. You can find them in the normal catacombs, level 6. This should be a humorous reminder for the undead to know exactly who controls this land. This guy is definitely got some opinions. The voice of Zulnerunda. Also, this gives me potions. Listen, do you... Ooh, ring. Oh, that's really nice. It's level 12, though. That'll be nice for later. Listen, do you hear it? There's a faint sound of laughter in the distance coming from the catacombs. Within it is an entity that is the manifestation that continues to reanimate the dead. This entity is named Lord Zulnerunda. A Geist Lord, one of the higher elites in the undead ranks. He must be purged. Seek Zulnerunda and kill him. He is hidden within the medium layer of the corrupted portal. Hurry, lost one. Time is of the essence. Return to me when his blood is in your hands. I appreciate how bloodthirsty everybody here is. I think the shopkeeper wanted ghostly goods. For a second I thought that sign read egg. Yeah. 5 spectral powder. Vanishes you for a short duration. Making a mech spear. Hey hun, I've been thinking of something that we could make. Perhaps something like a powerful spear. You know, them mech boars look like they got something fierce with them spears on their little heads. How about this? Give me, say, 1 spear from them mech boars and 15 slime mech cores to keep it all together. I'll make a nice partisan for you in return. Sound good? Yes. I thought I had cores. Oh, these are slime cores, not slime mech cores. Bloodthirsty like me. If you're small and fluffy and adorable, you're also bloodthirsty. That's the rule. Hello there. Gentle nudge. With my boot. there's a compass, so I don't actually know where the thing that's like northwest of the catacombs is. It might be this. Where like I spawned in. I'm not gonna go there yet, but this might be it. Oh, hello? Okay, that dropped me here. I guess that's just fast travel within Sanctum. Oh wait, this is the outer Sanctum teleporter, not the Catacombs teleporter. Oh, that's cool. I can make the sparkle move around in the loading screen. This game loads really quickly though, so not gonna have much time to do that. Random optimization fun fact. In most modern games, like, the overwhelming majority of both the file size and the loading times are taken up by textures. Especially with, like, AAA releases, because what they do is they give you uncompressed textures. Because it makes it look just a tiny little bit better. But then you get these massively bloated file sizes, like 400 gigabytes. It's so annoying. I agree. Though the other flip side of it is when they give you like really compressed textures to try and like improve file sizes or performance, but then like don't give you the option to go for higher resolution textures even though they obviously exist. I'm hurting. I'm dead. Hold on, I can use this now. 5 to 11 versus 3 to 9. This increases my dexterity, which sounds not as good as just more raw damage. This one's got a wiggly projectile. Simply don't die. That is the plan moving forward. I like how these things look like Goofy's head. Stripped of flesh. Like from Disney. They're also quite tanky. I'm not sure if they're meant to be like bosses, or if I'm just under-leveled. Glances over at the 18 unspent stat points. I'm gonna go spend those after this, I think. There's a guys who know how to handle these. Ah, but it's 2 at once now. It's kind of meditative to be doing this. Like, I don't have a lot to say, and that's partially because this is very, very samey. But it's also because, like, you get into, like, a zone while you're doing it. Alright, what you got for me? A soul pearl. An agility stone and an evasion potion. I think I saw the, I think the enchanter wanted one of these to, like, put an agility boost on my weapon. Yeah, it changes weapons damage scaling to dexterity. Could I make a sword scale off of intelligence? Or mind, rather. Let's see, magic power 4. I could double it like that. I don't want to dump these stats because that's usually a bad idea. So I'll do it like that. Like, in some games, you never ever want to touch stats other than your main stat. But in others, it's like you want to have like a little bit of the side stuff. Alright, definitely killing things substantially faster and hitting for like 6 to 8 instead of like 1 to 4. Does that up my damage? Yeah. Well, it's like, the reason that I wasn't doing it right away is I didn't know... Ow. That really hurt. I'm glad I leveled up my health, because that probably would have, that might have one-shot me. What was I saying? The reason I was sitting on them was I didn't know if, like, I would, like, really, really desperately want, say, strength in a little bit. So otherwise I would have, like, gone all in on intelligence. Sorry, mind. More geists. I'm glad parrying doesn't take stamina like blocking does. It'd be really nice to have like a fireball right about now. Something that like explodes. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. And this is why we prioritize kiting. I wonder if I was supposed to wait just a little bit longer before coming in here. Then again, the level range starts at 6 and I'm 7, so it's probably fine. We'll just max that out. I potentially got 3 pages for skills, so... I don't want to spend all my points. Rock Toss is probably going to be not as impressive compared to just shooting like a magic bolt later. Probably a lot better if you're a fighter or a thief. Okay, now we're getting into slimes being a little bit menacing rather than adorable. That's probably the way out. Actually, wait, yeah, this is the same layout as before. It's slightly different, but like the overall layout is the same. Like the contents of the rooms are different, but like the actual map layout is the same, I think. Perish, Death Gel. That bite is an attack. Good to know. Ow. I got smacked. I keep going to say spank when I mean to say smack. I don't know why. Enemies flashing purple when they attack seems to be a common theme in here. It is the furry game. Oi. Just because you're not wrong doesn't mean that you're right. Yeah, glad I ranked up recovery. This weapon seems to only want to attack horizontally, so it kind of... never mind. I was gonna say it struggles to shoot like upwards or downwards, but it isn't struggling to do that, so I don't know, no, never mind. I need to find that one necromancer that the barracks guy is upset about. There is still evil lurking here. And I think I found the evil that the barracks guy is upset about. I will consume you. This is literally a haunter from Pokemon. Lord Zulnarunda. Actually, yeah, what color is a shiny haunter? Oh no, he broke my guard. Okay, it's back. Because like a normal haunter is purple. May as well top ourselves off. Shiny Hunter is also purple. It's one of the lame shinies. Gotcha. I think it'd be really cool if, like, shiny Pokemon had, like, extra accessories. Like, imagine if this straight up was what a shiny Haunter looked like, with, like, the gem on the forehead. It'd be a lot of extra work, and Game Freak really doesn't like putting effort into their games these days, but I think it'd be cool. Incidentally, I've always really liked the Pokemon art style. or rather like the newer Pokemon art style. The classic Pokemon art style from like Gen 1 and Gen 2, I also like, but like I really enjoy like the clean lines and like sort of anime cartoony aesthetic of the new stuff. I feel that I am slightly underleveled for this. Luckily, I've got a gun. Ow, my bones. The fact that I can't very, very quickly kill these ads is definitely, making my life making my life harder than it needs to be. Where does this take me? Back here? Cool. I do have some spare stat points. I wonder if putting those into mind would let me punch through these guys' defenses a bit better. I also never equipped that cape. Between a ponytail, an actual tail, and a cape, there's definitely a lot of stuff flapping around behind me now. I can't bring myself to be upset about it, though. It's quite nice, actually. And in front of me? Yeah, we do have the Tabard as well. Oh, rain. The reason I actually came this way was I thought to myself I could use some more equipment. Part of me kind of wants to go and get that spear and see if I can, like, have the enchanter make it scale off of mind instead. Oh, hey, a spear. Killer pants. To 12. Not as good as what I've got. I'll take one more swing at the dungeon boss, and if he beats me again, I'll leave and come back when I'm a bit stronger. Oh, that Canada's clearing the catacombs. Nice. I still need a bunch more mook kills, so I've got a reason to come back if I leave. Beyond just killing the boss. He's kind of messing me up just a little. I need to lock in. And then I perished. I think I'll come back a little bit later. I feel like I'm not quite strong enough for this. But this dungeon also has like a 12 to 18 variant, so I'll probably be sent back this way one way or another. Does this take me home? No, it does not. I think they said northwest of the catacomb entrance. Here we are, Eiffel Terrace. Oh shit, sorry, pardon my French. I just fumbled an apple. Ah, G casts recall. And recall has a 2-minute cooldown if I remember from the, Sorry. A bit of apple went down my throat that wasn't fully chewed. If I remember from the tooltip over here. Oh, 1.25. I thought it was 125. Rattle Cage Rage. I wonder when I pick up a class. Because I'm kinda starting to feel the lack of options over here. These quests definitely got that MMO vibe to them, where it's like, you know, kill 10 bears, bring me their backsides. That's like a kind of quest that you see a lot in MMOs and not really anywhere else. At least not these days. Can I go back to the low-level versions for the quests? If they're repeatable, I don't see why not. Oh, do you mean like go to the low-level catacomb for the quest? I think the enemies that I need to kill don't spawn in the 1 to 6 level version. Like, Zul Nerunda only spawns in 6. Ow. The music here is giving me Satisfactory vibes, which is kind of interesting, but not distasteful. Also, I think I can equip a shield with this. Yes, I can. That'll help. Ow, my face. If only there was something I could interpose between an attack and it. Okay, got the kills I needed, but not the cores I needed. The scepter seems better for single target, and the sword seems better for sweeping. At least, currently. Though if I get a spell that explodes, then I'll probably just go all in on magic. Also, I was a little bit afraid of rocks being a limiting factor for the rock throw ability. But I've got a lot of rocks. 68 of them, even. One more core and I got what I need. Save for the spear, of course. Ooh, an eye. That looks rare. It says common, so never mind. It objectively is not. Right, I was just here to slay slimes. Recall. Being able to zoop back is nice. This world could use some purity, yes? Suddenly, Terraria. You've proven yourself as a gift to us. Diva must die. It looks like you've done a great deal of damage to the Queen's hive of Slimex. By proving your strength against her deluded offense, it's time to take her on while the iron is still hot. From what the ley energies that surround the Terra suggest, the Queen would appear if her children continued to die. Perhaps where there are more Slimex, that is where she may be hidden. I trust that you can fend her off and teach her a lesson, hmm? Your soul is as strong as ever, little one. Why don't we try something a little more, well, daring? There's a small passage tucked away within the outer sanctum swarming with awful creatures known as mech boars. They brand devastating weapons on their heads looking to pick a fight with anybody who treads on their turf. If you would, display your skill by slaying 20 mech boars and gathering 15 of their spears. Okay, little passage in the outer sanctum. I'll grab 16 spears so I can use one for myself. A small passage tucked away. I wonder if this is what she means. This is probably it. Ow, my bones. With a name like Mechbor, I was expecting that to be kind of robotic. I guess they kind of are. Mech Spike Bow. Also, ow. Ow. I should probably start parrying those. I wonder if something else will spawn at night. We're also up to 7 kills with 3 spears, so I'm guessing it's roughly a 50% drop. Also, taking one more hit like that and I'm dead. As I've just demonstrated. I'm also not going to waste the tier on that. Oh, but I can make the spear now. This. Stealthy, she says. I don't think a giant partisan is stealthy, but we take those. Need to be level 10, I'm currently level 9. That's achievable. Can I preemptively ask you to make this thing intelligence? No, I cannot. Mostly because I don't have a Mind Stone. I wonder if I should use Recall here so that I can come back really quickly if I die. Did not actually need to use Recover there. Oh well, I won't die in the next, like, few seconds. My poor head. Alright. The snout continues to pulse and wiggle around. Yeah, the parry window is really generous. Not that I'm complaining. It's advantageous to me, therefore it's okay. Now, if an enemy parried me long after the animation ended, then I'd be upset. This is also leveling me up, which can only be convenient for me. It looks like the projectile from this staff pierces as well. Which is nice, but it moves in like a bit of a zigzag, so it's actually kind of hard to leverage properly. I presume that these ones are magical. Whizbore, yes. Ow, what? Oh, they like hit me and it drops my buff. Interesting. I'm quite close to leveling up. What if I can sneak in a cheeky level to heal myself? Oh. I didn't even see what they did to me. Well, it's fine. Death has no real consequence that I'm aware of. I don't think I even lost experience. Like, I lose a bit of time when I die, but aside from that... I can now receive a class tome from Angela, Sally, or Enoch. Hold on, this is important. Double hold up, I should probably just, use recall like I was saying earlier. So I can just come back here quickly. I imagine that who I talk to determines which tome I get. So since I want to go magic, I'm probably going to talk to Angela for that, I presume. I'd like to know. My knowledge is yours, what can I help you with? Oh, what is the calling? Ah yes, you're not from this world, little one. You were once a living being somewhere far from here. Anything could have happened, that I'm unsure of. I called your soul, amongst many others, to live once more and to protect this world from darkness. Okay, so this is an isekai plot. I will always be sure that your soul stays purified and protected from what roams outside of Sanctum. Why choose me? This is another chance for you to live, isn't it? I understand that you find this concerning. However, purgatory after death certainly isn't a loop worth suffering. Your soul rests more in this world. That I'm very sure of, little one. Disciple of Magic. Class tome. We get a cryo cane, a tattered battle robe. Ah, there you are, little one. I noticed that your skill has exceeded beyond where you began. Perhaps you may be interested in embracing the studies of a mystic. If you are sure to follow my warmth of wisdom and guidance, I will bestow a tome that will bind my powers to you. And of course, make your choice wisely, as you cannot revert it. Oh yes. If you happen to lose your tome while undecided, talk to me again to retrieve another. Happily. Tome of the Mystic Red. I am now a mystic. Mastery of Scepters, Mastery of Bells. After many years of intense studying, I have uncovered the secrets of utilizing magic scepters. Little one, would you be interested in learning them as well? If so, I can provide you the skill scroll. Use it and you will understand how to sharpen your mind to such weapons. If you change your mind, return to me, I'll provide you with another scroll. It'll vanish if you drop it, so... No handing it off to another player in multiplayer, I guess. Scepter Mastery and Bell Mastery. So I presume that these are weapons exclusive to this, this class. Scepter Mastery, Charge scepters releasing stronger projectiles. Okay, now we're talking. Piercing spear. Deals damage and stuns. Explodes on impact. Hits multiple times per rank. Charge and release. Big explosion. Small blast radius. Additionally decreases affected target's defense. Big blast away from me. Knockback. AoE. Forms a shield. Increases my... Oh, it's an aura that increases my maximum mana and MP. Pulse heal, so I can also be a healer in a multiplayer. Teleport, very cool. And increase mana regen. I'm gonna take the explosion. Next rank requires level 12. Wait, I lost my recovery. How do I bring that back? Oh, I think it refunded my skill points when I switched to Mystic. Actually, might it be better to use Restora I can't. I'm not high enough level. Can't rank this up. Okay, I can just put these where I want them. Explodes on impact. I do want a shield. A piercing spear is good. And a basic attack is good. I don't have that many slots. Knockback can be useful. I think I like Blink better though. Alright, this works for now. And stat points. We'll do a bit of that. Blink is basically an extension to my dash. That happens to cost mana. And I am out of MP. My shield now looks more magical. I'm definitely stronger now. This'll take some getting used to. Parrying magic is kinda cool. You like how it's a diamond? Yes. It's not just like a circle around me or something. Also, and this is more of like a personal opinion thing, I appreciate that they're not pretending it's something other than a mage. Because, like, I've been seeing this trend recently of games making classes that are basically fighter, wizard, thief, but refusing to call them fighter, wizard, thief. So to be like, oh, you're a plasmoid. Just made that up off the top of my head. And like, you're a spellcaster, but they refuse to treat it like it's magic, even though it's obviously magic. Sometimes fits better. I guess, but I don't like it. I'm a little old school. I like it when things just are what they are. I should go. I'm gonna go mess with that necromancer. They're like, we're gonna go mess with that fox. Definitely feeling the extra power, definitely more to think about, because I'm not just spamming basic attacks anymore. In hindsight, I probably should have just left, rather than gating back to Sanctum. Because if I'd done that, I would have come out there instead of having to come from over there. Anyway, too late now. Hindsight is 20/20. I'm very powerful. Oh, I like that little glance back at the camera that I just did. I'll take her out of the water. We're gonna take our second 5-minute break of the night here, I think. Interesting. What if I can teleport through that? No, I cannot. Oh well. We're gonna take our second 5-minute break of the night here. Please use this time to refill your beverage, go to the bathroom. Anything that would take you approximately 5 minutes to pull off. I will see you in approximately 5 minutes. Does this look like the face of mercy? Kinda cool that FPS is kind of an option. I think for a game like this, though, third person works better. Okay, the extra power, definitely feeling it immediately. I am appreciating that quite a bit, actually. Getting a little sure of myself, but this is fine. I'm powerful now. The only thing is, with teleport unlocked, I need to be careful not to spam the dash command, because inputting dash multiple times is how you trigger teleport. I was aiming at the guys, but I'll take that kill. Iron Axe Hammer. Can I make this scale off of intelligence? Precise gilded sword. Arigato for the key. Yeah, being able to splash even a little damage to adjacent targets is actually really nice. I am also going to be looking into getting more of those mana regen upgrades because I like using these skills and I would like to do it more often. So I came from there. I've got a key. I think I went in there to get the key, and this is the gate that I opened but never actually went into. Made a mistake coming here. I'm reminded of that one line from Skyrim Bandits, "You never should have come here." It's like, why, yes, sir wearing the fur coat, tell me in full Daedric where I'm allowed to go. I see you're feeling very confident. And then they explode. I should, the next time I play Skyrim, which I haven't played Skyrim in years, I should install mods that add, like, bigger explosions, because, like, the base game kind of doesn't have many explosions at all, kind of think of it. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, what would be an explosion, and, like, Fire Rune is the only one that really comes to mind. Everything else just kind of feels a bit piddly. There's some big spells, yes, but like explosions in particular. There's the Master Fire spell, which you can't ever cast because an enemy will stagger you out of it if you ever try to use it because it's point blank range, which means you have to walk right up into the enemy's face as a caster to use the Master spell, which also takes like 10 seconds of channeling to cast. The Lightning Storm spell is like the only good Master Destruction spell in Skyrim. Very cool for sniping dragons out of the sky with, though, I will give it that. I've got a key that can I've got a key that can take me in here. Much loot, love to see it. Another agility stone, but like I want a mind stone. Yeah, something I've been thinking about doing is something I've been thinking about doing is modding Skyrim extensively and then playing it on stream, modded. The problem with that is that it would, when I mod Skyrim, I'm usually like constantly like adding new mods or tweaking things and then restarting the playthrough. So like I'd need to settle on a loadout and then just like commit to it even if I see something else cool. Which admittedly might actually be a better experience for me than constantly trying to make it better with different mods, different settings. Exactly, I'd have to commit to it. Killer and Guardian Geists, interesting. What the implications of that are, I'm not certain. Ooh, I think that was a crit. That did a lot of damage. Alright, more loot in here. I appreciate that they've started handing me, like, these really, really big hammers. They suit me well. Okay, I came from here. That's locked off. I do not have another key. Am I meant to jump over this? I feel like I'm meant to jump over this. Time to find one somewhere, time to find one somewhere. Ooh, a wood hammer. Nice. I appreciate that the sphere is an instant cast stun. As is the parry, technically. Ow, there goes most of my blood in one go. Okay, just gotta lock in. I got this. I did it. Hindsight, probably should have kept the guys alive so that I'd only have to focus on one thing. We'll just let that regen take a little bit. And there goes all that health that I just secured. Oh no. I was doing so well, too. I think I know the way back, though. I think I even start the room over from the wave that I was on, so that's nice. Like, really, the only penalty for dying that I've seen so far is just a little bit of time, which is nothing. Focus on one target. Then I can just keep this one parried. Much better. Beamos, hello? Ow. if I hang out here, I can get my my heal off cooldown. I also never did find the I didn't find the other key that I wanted. It's not the biggest deal, but now I'll never know what's through that one door. I'm gonna look up Shiny Haunter while I wait. Okay, so like the inside of the mouth is blue instead of red, and that's it. That's a little bit lame. I'm definitely doing way more damage this time around, though. His health is getting chunk compared to the first time. Yeah, being the right level does help. I think that this... Yeah, hitting them with that one lowers their magic defense for a bit. I thought so, but I wanted to double check. Oh boy, friends. Oh no, my bones. Really don't wanna— oh shit. Pardon my French. I'm kind of running until I get my health back. The shield is a nifty little safety net, I guess. Let's regenerate that back. Thank you very much. Let's try and actually get kills on the little guys. So I don't have to worry about them anymore. Okay, so they're gonna keep trickling in. I gotta actually kill the big guy. Ow. Or not, or so. Ow, ow. Playing full defensive until my health comes back. Okay, screw you. This is a surprisingly intense fight for such a relatively simple combat system. I like it. I should probably use that spear more aggressively, it's really good. Like, you don't usually think of bosses as CCable. Gonna play a bit defensively until I get my shield back. And that's out, that's fine. Out. Crap. It would be heartbreaking to die at this point. I did it! Free at last, he says. That's a big chest. Geist Lord Claws. Is that a weapon? Yes, it is. I wonder if there's Geist Lord weapons for every weapon type. Well, that was an adventure. I should go grab an extra couple of mech boar spears while I'm thinking about it. And kill the slime diva. And then we'll have a big old turn-in fest. Which is like the best part of any MMO. You get like a full quest log and you just turn them all in at once. Okay, Diva Must Die. Haven't done that one yet. Forgot to do that one. Let's go do that one. I had one job. This is the catacombs, I think. So I'm presuming that killing everything over here over and over again will summon the slime diva. Yeah, mind your business. Oh, she came out immediately. Oh, she's cute. I like her. Like, I was expecting like a big slime, which technically she is. But like, not in the way that I thought she'd be. That was definitely an attack. Alright. Shape slime? Yeah, I've seen Slime 10 say they do that. sent over. Diva Crown. That sounds like something I'd be into. Dexterity power up, magic power up. Ow. Perish, all of you. Oh, I can pull her back, nice. That said, I'm going to go. I return. Hunting hogs complete. Well done, please rest when you can. Diva must die. The keep within. The world is healing, little one. We must see what lies further beyond, and press on. If memory serves, there is a portal in the Efold Terrace leading to an ancient keep. Within the east and west wing chambers, there are sigils that must be attuned to your soul. Please be prepared for what dwells there. So that's going to be the next dungeon, I presume. The creation of this world, Atlyss, was a divine solution to give the dead another chance to prove themselves worthy to live and prosper. Once proven, they are given a choice to stay or rest eternally. Interesting lore. It's like, hey, you died. Not everybody's into that. Would you like to not be dead, or would you like to keep at that? Today is a fine day for bloodshed. Let's see. I can get that ring. Oh. I could get that ring if my inventory was not full. I wonder what this button does. Oh, that's probably dropping money for other players. I'm just gonna go with the logic of the stuff that's gray is probably not really worth holding on to at all. I don't want to give this away because it was a quest reward. Emerald Focus Ring, Sapphire Weave Ring, Amber Squire Ring. That's kind of cool. Wait, hold up. Scrit Gambler. Hello. A potential customer, Scrit sees. Thinking you got some luck? Things not going the way you want? Scrit welcomes some coin to give you a potential advantage to your journey. Scrit knows his fair share of bad luck, but coin always talks. The shiny tilts the scale. If you got something to throw in, speak to Scrit. I'll do it. Many good shinies here. Okay, so like I buy mystery gear. Interesting. I just spent 1,000 of my crowns on a ring that is not for my class. Well. Anyway. I'll give that to the Mimic Doggo, and maybe if I ever make like a dexterity character, they can use it. Right. Gotta turn in Purging the Undead and Voices will Nerunda. Parrying. Parrying your foes is essential in melee. To parry them, block shortly before they initiate an attack. If you successfully parry, it won't cost any stamina. Your foes must be relatively as strong as you for this to take an effect. If you try it on somebody much stronger than you, it won't work. Basically, none of that Dark Souls silliness where like you do things at level 1. They'll just slam straight through. So I could take these to get mastery of other things. That's kind of cool. Despite not being like the right class for it, I guess. I think it was the shopkeeper for thief training. Making a Vile Blade. I like this. I like this a lot. Even at Crescent Keep, right? Last I heard that place is swarming with little halitosis-ridden critters. Not sure what to call them, so we just call them mouse to keep things simple. Maybe we can make something just to give them a taste of their own breath. Bring me a rude blade, bunch of stuff. We'll make that blade as vile as they are, hun. And a whiz wand. You ever see those strange whiz boars? Those fellas always look so happy. Believe me, though, they're vicious little things. Maybe we can build a smaller, easier-to-use scepter that functions like one of theirs, yeah? Bring me a scepter. Yeah, let's do it. Don't need more mixed spheres. Bows and daggers. Did I not read this one already? Oh, skill book full. Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay. Hopefully that won't, hopefully that one won't bite me in the backside. We'll just, drop that quest. So it looks like what I want to do in basically every single case is find that keep. So let's try and find that keep. Despite this being meant to be more of like an MMO-esque game, it really doesn't feel that bad just doing it with one person. Though I definitely see the appeal of coming in here with like a bunch of people. Woods Reach Pass, perhaps? Oh, hello. Especially if everybody had like really different character designs. It'd be kind of cool to like see everybody express themselves like that. Skill points. Bigger blast radius on that, yes please. I can grab these now. This is just a damage boost, which would probably be a lot better in group content. Yeah, we'll do it like that. My costs are getting a bit costly. Ow. So I probably want to put a little bit more emphasis on max mana. At least for a little while. I also think it's kind of cool how, like, the spells have, like, different trajectories. It's not just fire and forget. A lot of games it's just like hit everything as soon as it's off cooldown and you win. I forgot anyway. I forget what. I don't think I've forgotten anything. I'll keep killing these guys until I've got the right wood logs that I'm after. Also, just in general, I've really been enjoying the aesthetic of the enemies in this game as well. It's like they're cute, but also like still very clearly antagonistic. I don't know, this game is really charming to me. Like everything that it's doing, I'm really enjoying. Crescent Keep Field Zone. That looks shiny, can I have it? That was just a wisp. I've seen those already. Oh. New place to teleport to. We take those. Just spent a bunch of time fighting those. Don't need to do that anymore. At least not for now. I could go get a wand. Let's go get a wand. I presume it's gonna be better than what I was doing. 16 to 24 versus 11 to 21, so yes, I just need to be one more level up. Oh, that's cute, I like that. I also like that it was a really quick climbing animation. Climbing is like swimming. A lot of games seem to make it really slow for no good reason. So I'm glad that this one didn't. technically in a dungeon right now, because otherwise I'd have the map, I think. For a second I thought that was a boss. But it's like, no, in this game, enemy health just appears at the top of the screen no matter what. I should heal. Oh, mouse. I was after these. Because these things have the rotten teeth that I'm after. Ooh, Root Blade. Nice. Plus another Root Blade. How rude are we talking? I like it. Me heal never. You haven't even seen me play Monster Hunter. Which might sound like a non sequitur, but... Oh, shoot. I have a bad habit of in Monster Hunter of just not healing myself, ever. Much to the chagrin of my my friend group that I usually have been playing with. People that I play with when I play Monster Hunter. They're like, Ariel, for the love of God, please heal, you're gonna get us kicked out of the mission. And I'm just like, no, I'll be fine. I got a charge blade. I will simply kill every enemy before they kill me. Look ahead and peer through the window. What if I just jump through the window? Okay, so it's not a dungeon, but even so, it's got the sigils that I need. Interesting. Okay. Oh, my bones. Or if it is a dungeon, it's not like an instanced one, like the Catacombs was. My nose is getting a bit runny, but I can't pause this game. Oh no. I'm just gonna have to deal with a very distinctly unpleasant sensation until I can get a moment of peace. Never mind. Ugh. I was gonna compliment him for jumping over the sphere and then he fell into it instead. Something that I do think that I would appreciate is some kind of indicator of how long these locker room encounters are going to go on for. Like how many ways I'm gonna have to deal with. I don't actually know where to submit feedback to the devs. A flux stone. I wonder if that's how I put intelligence scaling on something. I think it was. 12 to 22 damage. It's a tiny bit better. It's amazing. This is a magic weapon. Okay, that was the east wing. Sorry, the west wing. Okay, so I presume that I go the other way rather than going somewhere else entirely. Oh, because I left and came back, I gotta go through this again? Ah, dumbasses. Get baited. This weapon seems really, really good? Question mark. Like I kind of feel like I'm overlooking something, it's really good. Like every basic attack hits like 3 times. It's great. And splashes. That's actually really, really good. Seek the gate with the lonely torch. And I presume they mean this one. Also, I appreciate that parrying isn't something that like only melee users can do. Like being able to do that as a caster is really nice. Because a lot of games go the route of like, okay, you're a caster, you're just screwed in melee, no matter what. Oh god, that was visceral. They exploded into gore. Did not expect that from this game. I'm kind of in a bit of a groove now. Also, the music got really quiet. Not that there was a huge amount of music to begin with. I kind of feel like I'm not supposed to talk. It feels a bit solemn. Mana Font Magistrate Circlet. Lots of extra mana, which I'm into. Compared to this one, which gave dexterity. This is definitely better. For me, at least. Oh, hey, Vimos. What's up? Yeah, this build is really good. I feel like it's single-handedly sped up the amount of, or single-handedly, like, tripled my damage. Plus it feels really fun to use. So like some weight behind it, like, moves me a little bit when I swing it. My health is low, so I'll be a little bit lame for a little bit. Or perhaps I'll be a little bit cheeky. That's also an option. That one's alone. I'm not going to invite more things to spawn. Ow. Never mind, that was the last enemy anyway. And attuned. And now I go back home, I guess. I still need Slimek Eyes and Death Gel cores. But I presume I'll be coming back to that area to get them anyway, so let's turn this in. Certainly, a reward is in order for your troubles. The Sanctum Catacombs isn't what you remember, little one. In fact, the true incantation of the catacombs is open for us to see, and it's quite dire. I understand that you may have been through so much, but I know that you can do this. The only way to keep the catacombs from getting worse is to satiate the madness by defeating the forces of undead in its worst form. Please return to me once you've done this task. I greatly urge you to bring healing items with you on this journey. It's concerning, little one. There are droves of ancient golems roaming around Crescent Keep, and they're quite hostile. The golems were once peaceful constructs that fended off monsters, but now they've turned to aid them instead. I can only assume that the shattering of the world caused this, and the gems held in their heads drove them to madness. Either way, I must study this matter. And I can't do this until I hit level 15, so... I have my grinding, I have my grinding agenda. Now, that said, it's 9 o'clock my time, roughly. So I think we're gonna call it there for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it each and every time. Next stream will be on Monday. The game will be Zelda Wind Waker. The next time I'm streaming Atlyss will be on... Did I say Monday for Wind Waker? If I didn't, I meant to say Monday for Wind Waker. The next time I'm streaming Atlyss will be on Sunday. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you again. Good night.